What's up, finance virtuosos? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 alternative assets you should consider investing in instead of just holding cash. Now, we all know that keeping a pile of cash just lying around isn't the smartest financial move, especially with inflation rates soaring higher than ever before. Your well-earned money is decreasing in value every day. So, it's crucial to find ways to make your money work for you and grow over time. That's where alternative assets come into play. These are investments that offer diversification and potentially higher returns. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel, where we talk about all things finance. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future money tips and tricks. Before we dive into the list, let me give you a quick rundown on what an asset really is. An asset is essentially any resource that holds economic value and has the potential to generate future benefits or income. Cash is technically an asset, but as we've established, it's not the best one to hold on to due to inflation eating away at its value. So, without further ado, let's kick things off with the first alternative asset on our list. Number 1, art. The art market has been one of the hottest investments in recent years, outperforming even the S&P 500 index. And with the total wealth held in art estimated at a staggering $1.7 trillion, it's clear that this asset class is no joke. If you're thinking, but art is so expensive, how can regular folks like us invest in it? That's where platforms such as Masterworks come in. They allow you to invest in shares of iconic artworks by famous artists like Banksy, Picasso, and Basquiat. Number 2, land. Now, this one's a no-brainer. Land is a finite resource, and as the world's population continues to grow, the demand for it will only increase. The supply of land is limited, but the demand keeps rising, driving up its value over time. Just take a look at Bill Gates, one of the world's wealthiest individuals. He owns a staggering 242,000 acres of farmland across multiple states. That's a powerful endorsement for land as an investment if I've ever seen one. Not only does land appreciate in value, but it also serves as an excellent hedge against inflation. So, while the cost of living keeps skyrocketing, your land investment will be steadily gaining value, protecting your wealth. Number 3, real estate. Another classic investment that's stood the test of time. Real estate has proven to be a reliable source of passive income through rental properties and a solid long-term investment as property values generally appreciate over time. Plus, real estate offers the added benefit of generational wealth transfer. You can pass down those valuable assets to your children and grandchildren, setting them up for financial success. Number 4, stocks. I know stocks aren't necessarily an alternative asset, but investing in stocks is still one of the best ways to beat inflation and grow your wealth over the long term. The key here is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different industries and consider index funds that track major benchmarks like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100. That way, you're not overly exposed to any single company or sector. Number 5, cryptocurrency. Love it or hate it, crypto is here to stay, and it's an asset class you can't afford to ignore. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other altcoins have been making waves in the financial world, with their decentralized nature and limited supply driving up demand. Even governments are starting to take notice, with the US President Joe Biden signing an executive order to explore the potential of creating a digital dollar. While crypto is undoubtedly volatile, it could be a game changer in the future of finance. Number 6, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are a unique type of digital asset that represents ownership of things like artwork, videos, music, and even virtual real estate in the metaverse. Each NFT is one of a kind and can't be replicated, which is what makes them so valuable. While the concept of owning digital items might seem strange at first, some NFTs have sold for millions of dollars. For example, the famous Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection has seen individual pieces go for over $1 million each. As the world becomes more digital and virtual spaces like the metaverse gain popularity, NFTs could become an increasingly important asset class. They allow for verifiable ownership and scarcity of digital goods, something that was nearly impossible before blockchain technology. Number 7. Precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, these precious metals have been valued for centuries, and for good reason. Their scarcity and limited supply make them a reliable store of value, particularly in times of economic uncertainty. You can invest in precious metals by purchasing physical bars or coins, or by investing in mining company stocks. Either way, having a portion of your portfolio dedicated to these tangible assets can provide stability and diversification. Number 8. Vintage cars. For all you gearheads out there, vintage car collecting is not just a hobby, but a fantastic alternative investment opportunity. Imagine cruising around in your classic 1960s muscle car or vintage European sports coupe, while also watching its value steadily appreciate over time. Unlike regular used cars that depreciate, certain vintage and classic cars can gain value as they become rarer and more sought after by collectors. Factors like the make, model, year, condition, and mileage all play a role in determining a vintage car's worth. While they may not be as liquid as other assets, vintage cars can still provide solid returns if you know what you're doing. Plus, you get the added joy and experience of owning and driving a piece of automotive history. Number 9. Luxury pieces. From high-end watches and jewelry to rare wines and spirits, luxury items can be a lucrative investment if you know what you're doing. Certain luxury pieces, like the Audemars Piguet watch or a Hermès Birkin bag, have been known to appreciate at rates that outperform even the S&P 500. But as with any collectible, you'll need to do your research and have a keen eye for spotting pieces with long-term value. And last but not least, number 10, bonds. While bonds might not be the most exciting investment, they're a crucial component of a well-diversified portfolio. Bonds provide a stable source of income and help balance out the volatility of other assets like stocks. By investing in government, corporate, or municipal bonds, you're essentially lending your money in exchange for fixed interest payments. It's a relatively low-risk way to generate consistent cash flow and protect your wealth. Alright, there you have it, the top 10 alternative assets to consider investing in instead of letting your cash stagnate. Remember, diversification is key, and it's always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor before making any major investment decisions. As they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. By spreading your investments across a variety of asset classes, you'll be better equipped to weather economic storms and build long-term wealth. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to make your money work for you. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.